Did Tyrese really get mad at you for making fun of him crying?
Yeah, he did, but I didn't give a
Did he reach out to you?
No, he reached out. He slid in my DM. Pause. No, did he? But it was something I did a joke about. I used his face as a crying Mike face. Oh, I expect that from somebody that I don't fuck with. I'm like, nigga, I didn't saw you twice in my life.
That's what he hit you with?
Yeah, he said something about, oh, I expected, because I made a joke about him crying faces. Dismissing the fact that I'm a comedian and dismissing the fact that the cried too much.
Right.
Shut the up. I wish somebody, you know the phrase, take his phone?
Yeah.
Somebody really need to take Tyrese's phone. We don't need to know every second of your life.
Right.
I respect you as an artist. I respect what you've done. But damn, man, I wish you would just shut the up.
Have you got a lot of that? People ask you to take down posts, to stop making jokes about them?
Nah. People don't do that.
You weren't gonna do it anyway, huh?
I wasn't going to do it. I've never considered it. And the reason why I say that, because I'm really selective on what I put out there. And I'm like, if you can't take this, you just overly sensitive, and I can't cater to that.
Right.
Then if I do that, then I'll be taking posts down for everything. No disrespect to Tyrese or anything like that, but I personally think that someone needs to take his phone. Because I know you want to be in touch with your fans. We don't need to be a part of your whole journey.
Right.
We don't need to do that.
Let me ask you this. What was the best comedy stand-up experience you've had? You've been on Def Comedy Jam, Showtime at the Apollo, Comic View.
For me, the best comedy experience I've had was when I did my special, because no matter what you think of that special, it felt like I really knew what I was doing. Like from Dave, us scratching it twice, I felt like the next one I'm doing, the next one I do, I know exactly. I know what point of view is. I know beginning, middle, and end. I know that during that show, I captivated the audience. So for some reason, as long as I've been doing it, and I've been doing it for 30 plus years, it was that special that I was like this, oh, now I know what it means to be a professional comic when the stakes are up.
Right.
Because you can just, people say, well, I've seen him be funny, whatever. It's one thing to be in a comedy club with no pressure, but when those lights are on, somebody's money is there, and you trying to duplicate what you did all these years to that, it's something. I just felt like when I did my special New Day, it was something that made me feel like I know what I'm doing now. And even after that, people that come to my shows, they're like, oh, I didn't know if he was gonna do stuff from the special. No joke from my special is there. It's all new, and I'm still getting better.
The set for a special. You say a special is going to be an hour. Are you doing all new material, or are you doing material that you fine-tuned? Like some of the jokes, obviously.
On the special?
Yes.
The special, you doing stuff that this is what I felt. I wanted to do, because you on a clock, you on a time, you on people's money. I wanted to feel like I wanted that special there, but I wanted to be open enough where if something happens in the moment, I can do that, which makes it very organic. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times you don't have the flexibility to do that. You're just like by the book. But when I do my shit, even my show today or whatever you see me, I'll probably 50% of stuff is what I want to do, and I want to keep myself open for what could happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. How much do you like when you go on stage? Do you like? You've rehearsed, you like written down, because Marlon says, I don't write down anything. I'm going up there, I'm free. I'm just going with the flow. And then I've had others say, hey, I got a set. I know what I want to go. I want to go boom, 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 boom. Hey, I might alter here or there but.
I don't have a script, but I do like if it's certain points I want to do. Me, the best sets I've had, when I'm working with the emotions I'm dealing with that day, if I'm having some drama, family stuff, whatever, if I can kind of turn that into stand-up. But I'm not, like some people, they are like Chris Rock. Chris Rock he's not going to deviate. I've seen Chris Rock prepare for specials where it's going to be like, He's a professional. He's a professional, and his pen game is crazy. But me, I want to be able to talk about something, but how do I get there?
Right. I'm looking at, Jamie Foxx called you a beast. You worked with Chris and Dave on the because you was on the at the Hollywood Bowl. You mentioned the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
So were you there when the guy rushed the stage?
I wasn't there, and I was a part of that tour. But I had another gig I was doing one of my gigs, and that was the only show during that run that I missed. It's so funny because I was on a flight, and before when I was taking off, somebody said they just attacked Dave on stage, and I was like, "Oh, like I'm gonna take a parachute and get off and shit, like I'm gonna go save him." But I wasn't at that show.
Chris Rock recently ended the Billionaire's Private, but once he found out somebody was recording, how serious are you about recording your shows?
It's weird. I think that, like, at my shows, I'll make sure the MC announces that no recording rights. I'm not going to let that ruin my show.
Right.
Because even though somebody is recording your set, it's not going to take away from people seeing you live and seeing you put it on a platform that you're going to do it. It doesn't matter. If somebody records, I wish people would take more time to be involved with the show and not record. But if somebody record my shit, it's not going to stop them from watching on Netflix or going to see me live. But it's like a funny situation.
Did you get upset at Cat for what he said on my platform? A lot of people got mad at me.
Right.
They said, because you allowed Cat. I'm like, allow? I mean,
Right.
I have asked somebody, I invite you in to have a conversation. I don't know where you're going, just like I didn't know what you were going to say here today.
I didn't get mad, but my thing is like, you got people with problems and people with solutions. And my only thing was that, and I listened to it, like I said earlier, okay, you haven't said anything that people don't know about Hollywood. And then my thing is, what do you want out of this? All right, so-and-so stole my joke. Write another joke. And even when I listen to it, it's so easy. So first off, if a can that easily steal your joke, guess what? It ain't the best joke out there. Mark Carey was upset, like, oh, Steve Harvey did a joke about Halloween. I'm like, who don't got a Halloween costume joke? Who don't got a joke about, I was so poor, we dress up like ghosts. I was so poor, I dress up like a UPS man. Who don't have those jokes? And then it may sound crazy, but writing a joke, I used to be, when I first started, I used to be, oh, that motherfucker stole my joke. He stole my style. I'm like this. I didn't get nowhere with that. I had beef with comics. I'm like this. All that does for me is like, you know what? First off, if motherfucker say a joke, go fight him. That's how it used to be. When I was coming up, it ain't like you didn't have no blog. You go fight him that stole your
Steal
joke.
your joke?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you knew it, you just step to him. If you ain't gonna step to him, what are you mad about? If anything, write another joke.
Right.
It's so, but not only that, usually when you hear somebody somebody stole a joke, the joke is so easy to steal.
Right.
That, what are you complaining about? And that's when you go deeper into you as a comic, because now, all right, people used to steal my shit. I was like, you know what? That joke was stealable, you can have it.
Right.
Then I got to go back into myself. That's why I talk about point of view. You can't steal a joke about a relationship I have with my son.
Right.
You can't steal a joke I have a relationship with, or any relationships I have. You can't steal that joke.
Right.
It would force you to be more creative. But a lot of this shit is just bullshit.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before two something.